Hello, hello, hi, hello. Welcome to Bare Bones Kitchen. Cheers! I'm your culinary coach, Harmony. Tonight I'm drinking Shock Top. I have not had this in a really long time, but it tastes delicious. Kind of like a cousin to Blue Moon, and I'm totally down for it. Totally down for it. How is everybody doing tonight? Ooh, I'm getting my pan hot. Sorry. Squirrel. Sorry. I have some, I know I'm going to screw this up, but it's one of my favorite little noodles. Ratatouille? Yeah, I didn't Google the translation there. So, it's kind of a fun little pasta. I've used this before, I think, on the show. It's kind of like a little swirly, curly, I don't know how to really show it to you. There we go. There we go. It's like a little swirly, curly kind of pasta. And I love it. Zane hates it. Hello, Wheeler. How the hell are you, buddy? Did you get banned? You got your stuff taken down? That's a bummer, man. I legit have something in one of my Facebook memories from my personal page that gets me banned once a year. Haven't reshared it, but it gets me banned once a year. Fucking cheers to that. Hi, Mary. How are you? All right. I'm going to go in with some... Okay, back up. We're going to make some stroganoff tonight. I feel like I've made this on the show before, but you know what? Every day in Bare Bones Kitchen is a new day. So I may not have made it this way. Oftentimes when you are doing a quick stroganoff, you end up using like cream of mushroom, cream of chicken soup. Totally okay. Like, do that. It's fine. It's fine. I have like, I think right about a pound of turkey, ground turkey. You can use beef as well. I just have beef with beef and I can't eat it. So, oh, stovetop is all weird over here. There we go. All right. See, I changed my little pans, you guys, so now my stuff's not fitting right, which is awesomeness. So yeah, I have some ground turkey here. Got beef with beef. Cannot eat it. Not that I don't want to eat it, and I do on a very special occasion, but beef has a lot of arthritic properties in it, and because I have a connective tissue disorder, I already suffer from a lot of arthritic situations. Old and busted, you guys. Old and busted. Didn't get banned. Got a meme removed. Can't video call or use your groups. Oh, well, isn't that special? Good Lord. Good Lord. Okay, so back to this. Beef has a lot of arthritic properties in it. So if you have like discomfort in your joints, try to switch to turkey, you guys. And that's like, I mean, I love a good steak. Don't get it twisted. I love prime rib. I just know for me personally, if I eat any of the above or like a burger or something like that, I'm seriously not going to be able to move. Like somebody's going to have to carry me out of that bitch. So that is why I do a lot of turkey and chicken, and I don't do a lot of beef. I totally let this cook way too long, but I'm still going to go in with that trifecta. You know, my salt, my pepper, and my Weber's garlic and herb. And I have also tried all of the buzzword kind of beef, you know, locally grown, grass-fed, blah, 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 all of those fun buzzwords that everybody loves to look for. My favorite is always a sticker on top of meat that says gluten-free. Yeah, love that. All right. So, yeah, anyways. Wheeler, I'm sorry about your shit, man. That really sucks. I have been, completely drowned, you guys, in some reruns of Hell's Kitchen. Like, completely, like, to the point where I get to work. Okay, I cannot be the only one. Do you ever get so caught up in a show that you're like, that is real life. That is real life. I totally felt that today. Today I was like, the fucking chicken is raw! You know, like I totally felt that way today. It was really bad. It was really, I had to reel myself back in. But have you ever, let me know what show you guys have joined in and you're just so wrapped up in it that it almost becomes like this subconscious reality. I gotta know what kind of shows. Top Gear. I bet Wheeler's is Top Gear. Grand, what is it? Grand Tour? Is that what it is? That's a good ass show too, though. Like, I love those guys. Those 3 British guys. They're pretty awesome. Yeah, so anyways, like, I'm so wrapped up in the whole Hell's Kitchen world, you guys, that it's ridiculous. I'm like, you have to communicate! You have to communicate! That's why I felt at work today. You have to communicate! Not a Top Gear person. Oh, thanks, Melissa. Girl, I totally tagged you in something. Did you see what your pancit? And side note, I also got corrected on that on my YouTube channel. Pancit, whatever. Pancit. That's how I know it, okay? I had to ask my little friend Ida, I'm like, is it pancit? And I've been pronouncing it incorrectly. She's like, that's a regional thing. That's going to be a dialect situation. Over 600 views on that bad boy. Yay you, girl. Yay us. Freaking, you know what? Cheers to that. Cheers to that. All right. So I've got my turkey, my ground turkey all rocking. And I had some of my Better Than bouillon. Oh, damn it. I think I threw the jar away. My Better Than bouillon was at its end. And I ended up, like, just not paying attention and was rinsing out my jar. And I ended up with 4 cups. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So nope, I'm not going to put that in yet. We're going to do some butter first. We got to thicken this up because some of you guys are going to use like soup in your stroganoff and that's totally okay. But if you don't have soup and you happen to have butter or some sort of fat, I almost jumped the gun on that and I apologize. Especially with my turkey, I have to add additional fat because turkey's pretty lean. Chicken's pretty lean, whatever this is. It's either turkey or chicken. But in either case, the poultry is very lean. So we want to add a little bit of fat to that. And I thought about actually adding bacon to it because I think that would be really delicious. And Zane was already disappointed because of what we were having. Big surprise. Big surprise. And then I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of flour. And we're basically just going to make kind of a gravy. Not kind of. We're totally making a gravy. But ultimately, guys, when you're pouring out a can of fucking soup, when you're pouring out a can of soup, does it not just look like gravy? Until you add the water and make it all like thin-like and soup-like? It totally looks that way. So, that is what we are going to do. We're going to make a gravy. And I just sprinkled a little bit. Your rule of thumb for this is going to be 1 to 1. So if you put in a tablespoon of your fat, your extra fat in here, you're going to do a tablespoon of the extra fat with your flour. Okay? 1 to 1 ratio. Just like your rice is a 2 to 1 ratio, your gravy is going to be a 1 to 1 when it comes to your roux parts. That is your flour, your fat mixture. Called a roux. That's what I call Zane. My pumpkin noodle roux. Only I do it with 2 O's, not UE. Alright. Enough of that. You guys like have zero interest in that, and that's okay. Alright, I'm going to pour some of this in here. I'm not going to pour all of it, obviously, because wasn't paying attention. And we just want to make it kind of thick. Just kind of thick. And that's what that does. The flour is going to thicken it up. If you don't have flour, you can absolutely use some cornstarch. That will also thicken it up. It's going to give it more of a translucent look to your gravy. Okay, so it's going to be very thin looking and very clear looking when you get your gravy going. This is actually still pretty clear. But that's the difference in using your cornstarch versus your flour when it comes to mixing a gravy. And I just like to let it cook down until I think it needs more, because that's how we roll, right? Like, you have to sometimes you just got to go little bits at a time. Told this story a million times, but you know, my chef used to make fun of me in culinary school. He would be like, "Why are you seasoning it like your Tinkerbell?" I'm like, "Chef, you can always add more. You can't take it out." So little at a time. I firmly believe in that. Firmly believe in that. And I'm just using, this is a vegetable better than bouillon. If you have stock available, use that because it's going to make it so much better. I don't have any more because I used it all. It's just it. I just used it all. That's 2 F-bombs in this episode. Thanks for keeping track, Wheeler. Hi, Heather. How are you? Can you tell what kind of day I've had, though? Like 2 F-bombs in one video? Woo! Woof! We're getting tore up. That's why anytime I repost my videos into YouTube, which, by the way, those are all updated as much as possible, they are never for kids. A, when you make them for kids, nobody can comment on your videos. But B, like, children, unless you're, like, in my family, your children should probably not be watching me. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. Alright, it looks like I've used a whole whopping cup. And again, I'm just going to let it cook down a little bit. I did do my noodles ahead of time, so they might be a little bit soggy, but do I really care at this point? No, not really. If you're trying to serve it up to Gordon Ramsay, you might care, though. Just saying. Just saying. Hey, Wheeler, what kind of weather are you having over there? I mean, who's counting, he says. What kind of weather are you having in Rhode Island there, buddy? We had a couple sunny days. It was really nice. It was really nice to have a couple sunny days. You know, the Pacific Northwest is known for crappy weather and rain and depression. But I love it. I don't care. I don't care. I love it. I hate it. I love it. I hate it. I love it. I have a love-hate relationship with this state. All right. So now I'm going to throw in my noodles, my little noodles that are all done. And I just left them in the water because they weren't quite done when I went live. So hopefully they're not too overdone, these little squiggly guys. And if you want to add mushrooms to this, if you're going to do like a scratch gravy-esque situation, you can totally add mushrooms, onions. You can do that. In my house, that's not allowed. I'll be lucky if I get Zane to eat a bowl of this, so. Yay me. Yay me. Alright, I may or may not have cooked too many noodles again. See how it looks. Woo. Turn this bad boy down a little bit. We're getting a nice even situation going on here, guys. Nice even situation. Nice here the last couple days. No wind. In the 50s. Woof. Gonna drop in rain this weekend. Oof. Tough life, man. I'm not. You know what? It's been like that here today, too. Can't even lie. Can't even pretend like it's been nice. But last weekend was super amazing. I love it when it gets, you know, to the point where I can throw on a pair of shorts and be comfortable. And not be a freezing old woman. If you're using these little corkscrew type noodles, you guys, just be careful when you're stirring it because you don't want to break them apart. I usually will use an egg noodle, but because I didn't have any, this is what I had. This what it's a bare bones kitchen, you guys. I always have pasta on hand. Because I love pasta. We actually had pasta last night, too. Because I was really feeling fettuccine. So I stopped and got some shrimp. And some scallops. And Zane was like, ew, I don't like scallops. Again, Hell's Kitchen. Been on the scallops thing, okay? And then, yeah, that's what we had. I'm going to put like that much. I think it's about a quarter cup. About a quarter cup of this sour cream. We're going to rock some sour cream because that's where we get all that deliciousness from. And I actually just realized that I bought light sour cream. For reals, you guys, do I look like a light kind of girl? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not a light girl. And that's going to give it that nice creamy texture. And again, if you have some, I don't know, if you want to throw some carrots in there, you could totally do that. It probably wouldn't be considered, it's more like a hamburger helper dish at that point, but it is what it is. As long as it's good, then who cares? Who cares? You're a pasta girl too. I love it. Was it gonna rain? Because I wanted to check out an Escalade this weekend. Ooh, you moving on up to the east side? Ooh, look at that. Ooh, lovely. It's hard to grip that pan and try to shove it in your guys' faces. I think I'm gonna add just a little bit more of this though. Just a little bit more sour cream because it's not filling my soul. Sometimes you just gotta cook to where it fills your soul, you guys. So maybe 3/4 of a cup. I'm gonna cut this heat down a little bit more. I was on a medium, high. Okay, I was on a 6. Okay, we go low to 1 through 9 to high. So I was on a 6. I just cut it down to like a 4.5. There we go. That's the color I was looking for. Nice golden color. There we have it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It really is. It is easy, you guys. Don't be afraid of your kitchen, all right? And if you are, just message me. It's cool. I'll walk you through it. I walk wonderful through things all the time. And she's a freaking business coach. What the hell? What the hell? All right. That is what I have for you tonight. YouTube channel is all up to date as far as I could. I think I got most of the videos. I don't know what was going on Sunday when I was trying to do it, but it was just like not allowing me to download anything so I could upload it to YouTube. So that is ready to rock. Melissa so far has had the most successful YouTube video that I have put on there to date with like over 600 views. That's awesome. And side note, I thought was really weird. My YouTube channel has a tendency to reach 18 to 25-year-olds, which I thought was kind of odd. I'm like, that's kind of really weird, but hey, it's kind of cool at the same time. Like, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. So if you are one of those, thank you. Thank you for following me or watching my videos or showing up. Because, you know, y'all keep showing up, so do I. That's the way we roll around here in Bare Bones Kitchen. We do have Suck It Up Saturday this weekend. And I think that's it. We have Suck It Up Saturday this weekend, and that's all I got. All right, pork chops on the grill. Oh, I bet those were good. You always make good food, Wheeler. Love to see you grip that pan and shove it in my face. Come on, girl. You want to join Bare Bones Kitchen? Let's do it. I'll shove it in your face. But I only have Shock Top tonight. I don't have no Coors Light. I don't have no Coors Light. But I would get you some if you want to show up. If you want to show up in this kitchen, I will buy you Coors Light, girl. All right. Until Saturday. Again, thanks for showing up, because y'all keep showing up. So do I. I appreciate you. Keep showing the love, you guys. I love it every day. Have a lovely evening.